Now, we all know that you can have your wedding almost anywhere at this stage, and I think it really is safe to say that if you have a unique wedding venue location, it can make your wedding day very, very special. And for all the GAA fans out there, Croke Park have just got into the wedding business, and Karen Foy is here to tell us all about that. Karen, you're so welcome.
Thank you very much.
And I'm delighted to hear that Croke Park has launched itself now as a venue for weddings. How did all that come about?
Well, we've had a few inquiries over the last few years, and we had a wedding last year, and developing on that, we've decided to go into the market. Croke Park is quite a unique venue, and it's full of history, passion, culture, so we think it's going to be the perfect venue.
I imagine that anybody, and I don't think you have to be into GAA to appreciate it as a venue, but I think anybody who really has the passion for their county and going to Croke Park and all that it's associated with would really find that as an amazing place to actually get married.
Absolutely. Our brides and grooms tend to be GAA mad, but not only that, they are looking for a unique venue. Croke Park is a world-class stadium, and it really is a spiritual home for 32 counties as opposed to just one team. So it's perfect for weddings.
And since it started, I mean, you know, do other stadiums around the world offer this service, or is this unique to Croke Park?
No, a lot of stadiums who are already established in the events and conference industry, like ourselves, would enter into the weddings. Only recently we held the Stadium Business Summit in Croke Park, where all the world stadiums came together, and we also won awards at that as well. So it's really put us up there with the rest.
Great. Well, we like to hear Croke Park winning awards.
Absolutely.
It's nice for them to get a trophy, seen as though all the trophies that are lifted up there every year.
Definitely.
It's nice to see them take home one. But tell me, you know, I'm a bride. I'm looking for a venue. I come to Croke Park. What exactly is the package? What's on offer?
Okay. Well, generally, what is happening at the moment, the inquiries coming through to myself in the centre, in the conference centre. We then would invite the couple in to have a look around the stadium. There's over 16 acres in the stadium, so there's always the perfect space for the couple. So after that, we would invite them in, go through the booking process then, and show them different areas, and then invite them in again for a wedding tasting. Once they come in, they can choose from different areas. As I said, we have drinks receptions overlooking the pitch, then into some very funky rooms, or kind of a more elegant room and classical. Yeah.
And do you provide caterers as well, or does the bride and groom need to bring catering with them?
No, we are one-stop shop for everything.
Okay.
We have Fitzers, our on-site caterers. They're an Irish company, and they've been with us for the last 5 years. They are also very established in the wedding industry as well, so it's great to pull it all together.
Brilliant. So it's literally a one-stop shop, like you said.
It is indeed.
And are you finding that people are choosing it as their reception, or are people going to actually get married at Croke Park?
Well, you can do both. We can have civil ceremonies as well. We've corporate boxes overlooking the pitch, and that's kind of the venue for the ceremony if you're having it there, and then onto one of the function rooms. We also have the hotel on site, so it's the 4-star deluxe hotel, and they are focused on customer service as well, but they also have areas for barbecues as well.
Okay, so you can tie that in as well?
You can indeed.
Okay, and the fact that there is a hotel, I imagine that you've got lots of happy people who, you know, if they're coming up from the country, can you tie in the hotel into your package?
We do. We work in partnership with the hotel as well, so we can do the whole package, and it's kind of one person's looking after everything for the bride and groom. Great,
because I imagine if everybody's up from Cork or up from Galway
absolutely.
or up from Limerick, it's nice to know that they can literally go across the road to the hotel for a night's kip. Yeah. That's good. Tell me a little bit about the photography side of it, because I imagine your photographer, if you told him you're going to be picturing us in Croke Park, I imagine that there's so many locations around Croke Park for your pictures. Are you allowed onto the pitch?
Well, included in the package is yourself, the bride and groom, and also the bridal party to go pitch side for a photo opportunity.
Brilliant.
So the backdrop is Croke Park Stadium. In saying that, there's so many different areas to use. I mean, you could have pictures overlooking the city, you could also have the groom and his team in the dressing rooms as well. So it's always quite quirky. You can indeed.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. That's fantastic. Is there anywhere that you're not allowed to go to?
Not at all. I mean, we'd be there with you guys on the day, so we'd be able to bring you everywhere that is suitable for photography.
Brilliant, brilliant. And I know that one bride and groom has got married there. What was their reaction? I mean, was it everything that they thought it would be?
It was unbelievable. I mean, all the family kind of contacted us after as well, just to explain what a great day that they had, and they were just overwhelmed by the service, the catering, and the hotel as well, and it wasn't what they were expecting at all.
Oh, that's it. Well, because I think, you know, if you've grown up with the GAA especially, and I know you're saying it's for people who just want a quirky venue as well, but you know, if you've grown up with GAA and you associate it with your childhood, you've gone to the matches with your parents,
absolutely,
and you know, it's got the whole, even if it's two different counties that are marrying, the bit of rivalry. I think Croke Park sounds like a really, really fun place to get married, so I think it's a great idea.
Definitely. Myself, I've spent many a Sunday in Croke Park as well, so we do find that a lot of our brides and grooms, you know, it's a dream come true for them.
And if people want to find out more information about it, I mean, what's the process?
Yeah, I mean, they can look at our website. It's www.crokepark.ie/weddings, and we have some images on there, menus as well, or they can drop me a quick email on weddings@crokepark.ie.
Perfect. And are you finding that, you know, you really need to be booking in advance now? You know, what's the turnaround time like at the moment? Like if you want to get married next year, is now the time to talk to you? Absolutely. There's only a certain amount of dates available in the stadium due to matches and concerts as well. So they do book up quite fast. In saying that, we have had a few short lead this year since we've entered the market, Okay, and what advice would you give brides and grooms then who think that the venue would suit them? Is there like a checklist that you need to go through, or literally do you look after everything? Is there a planning service there as well? Yeah, we look after everything, from menu tastings to table settings, table plans. The hotel also get involved along the way as well. So, I mean, the advice is to come in, have a look. You'll be surprised at what you see, and we'll work with you throughout the whole process. It's a very personal service. And I imagine as well, especially if, you know, I love the thought of two different counties marrying. You could literally have half the room in, you know, in maroon and white, and the other in flags on the table. Because it does sound like there's so many different options of doing it. There is. I mean, there's loads of different options. September gets quite a busy reaction from everybody as well, because it's in the height of the season. So you do have quite a good rivalry around the place as well. Yeah, absolutely. The website, one more time for people who are interested. Yeah, it's www.crokepark.ie/weddings. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming in and telling us all about it. Pleasure. I really do genuinely love the idea. I think it's just a really fun way of celebrating on the day. But like, we better let you get back to Croke Park, because the match is now this weekend. Busy. Rivalry, but it's great. And thank you so much for telling us all about it. No problem. Thanks a million for having me. Karen Foy there, and I have to say, a great idea for a venue for your wedding. Definitely a wedding with a twist. So if you want to find out more information, you can log on to that website and Karen, I'm sure, will be there on the day to help you through the big celebration. Now we're going to take a quick break. Still to come, we're taking a look at wedding cakes, keeping up the wedding theme here on the evening show. See you after the break.